Okay guys, welcome back. I want to give a quick tutorial on how to use the Graco Nova 395. So I've already attached the hose here. I've attached my sprayer. We're going to put this in our paint. It's kind of on the emptier side, so we're going to tip it over. You want to make sure that the siphon, that screen at the bottom of the siphon, is always underneath the paint fully, or else it won't suck the paint in. Next, I got another bucket, and we're going to put this is our priming discharge. So as we're priming this helps the pump fill up with paint, and any excess air is going to shoot out this along with any excess water or paint. So on-off switch on the back, and here we're going to turn it to prime, which is just after off. We're going to turn it on, and we're going to put our nozzle here will point it down. When we point it down, that's going to initiate the priming process. So I turned it up a little bit to make it go a little faster. Okay, now you see the paint coming out. So I turned this off. So the primer nozzle is turned off, and now it's just filling the line. Okay, now we have pressure in the line. And if for some reason it's not pressuring the line, you can always toggle the primer lever on and off, and this will kind of help move it along. I don't know exactly how the inner workings work, I just know how to make it work. Next thing I do, I want to take the sprayer tip off, and we're going to clear. This is full of water, because you'll see on the cleanup part of this video, we leave water in the line, so that way nothing gets gunked up. You want to try to get all the paint out. So right now we're going to clear the water out of the line. We're going to aim it into a bucket. That was fast. That was weird. Like, didn't clear it up. Like, there's already paint went on here. Unless that was a trim paint. What do we use this on last?
Over at Chuck and Joni's.
Yeah, I just used it over there. I feel like I ran it clean. I guess maybe it just... Huh. I just seemed to prime awfully fast. Okay. Alright, now that you're getting paint through your nozzle, we're going to put our tip back on. I'm going to make sure the tip's working. Here we go. I'm going to run it in reverse first. That clears it out. Okay. Now we're going to leave our pressure as low as you can go. It's important to leave your pressure as low as you can possibly feed it through your gun without getting any distorted lines or streaks. So one way to test that is you can kind of go in an area that you're painting, that you're not painting. So right there, that looks good. I don't see any streaks. So we're gonna run with that. Okay guys, now I'm gonna show you how to properly break down and clean out the sprayer. You want an extra bucket of clean water, and then you have your overflow. So, I'm going to carefully take the siphon out of the paint. Try not to make too much of a mess. Just gonna kind of let that drip off there. And then from here, I'm gonna go into my overflow. Gonna get a little bit of this off of here. Now into the clean water, and then we're just going to prime out. I start with priming out this, prime out the pump with water first. First. Okay guys, I'm going to start with spraying any of the paint that's left in the line back in the bucket. You kind of going to stick your finger in there and see that it's still paint. Still paint. Still paint. We're just not trying to waste a bunch of paint here. Okay, as soon as it starts to run, you know it's getting water mixture. So now we're going to cycle through this clean water. We're just going to keep cycling through. I'm going to pull off the tip for now. We'll run that through later. This way it can flow out faster. We're going to cycle through this clean water until we can't get any more water, and then we're going to wash out this bucket, fill this with clean water, this becomes our dump bucket, and this becomes our clean water bucket. And we're just going to kind of keep swapping back and forth until we're running clear out of the gun and out of the siphon, or sorry, out of the overflow. Yeah, that's looking pretty translucent. I'm gonna run the tip through. If I can get it in. Loosen this up. So when you clean off the tip, you want to go backwards and forward, back and forth, back and forth. That one clean, with the primer. So we're looking pretty translucent. I'm just going to use the rest of this clean water and run it through, and then we'll call it good. Clean water and run it through, and then we'll call it good.